Actually, hold on, I want to mod that first. Oh yeah, something I want to bring up quickly. While going over my footage for the Old World Blues stuff, I found that I forgot to explore somewhere after getting the ability to clear the force fields. So at some point we will make a trip back to the Big Empty to explore a few places I missed. There was a place I missed deliberately, but this is a place that I didn't mean to miss. And the place that I missed deliberately is just because I was a bit more focused on finishing up everything. Nope, don't want that. Plus we need to go back to the Big Empty anyway to get more implants off the auto dock.
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs. The Eastern Virgin. What's the phrase? House, sweet house.
Close enough. Yeah, a few of these caves are
like
taboo
the shadow
places.
of a ghost.
You notice that there's traps here. Yeah, we're gonna be learning something about some events that happened in Zion over 200 years ago. I've taken the perk light step, right? Yeah. Ah, but he can still set off traps. Good to know. There's a bouquet of grenades somewhere, I believe. And I do not have eyes on it. Or apparently that mine. Yeah. Alright, so most of this recording session's
There can't really be a place where people go into big buildings and give away all their money just to watch someone flip paper squares on a table.
Anyway, as I was saying, Most of today's recording session is just going to be exploration. In fact, it won't just be exploration, there will be some quest development as we do this. Ah, here it is, the compliance regulator. What does the compliance regulator do, you might be asking? I have no fucking idea. I've never used it once. Anyway, yep. Oh, pardon. Pardon. Yeah. Yep, we can learn a little bit of the story about one survivor who unfortunately outlived pretty much everyone he ever knew. And he carried the guilt of said survival with him. There's another reason why we won't really using the compliance regulator and that's we'll be very hard pressed to find replacement parts to fix it. Because there's not too many places in this DLC where we can get a laser pistol. Okay. Ah, that gets us out here. I'll be honest, I had no idea there were crates there. That's the first I've ever seen of them.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Oh yeah, that's some Vault 22 dwellers came here at some point. As you can imagine, did not go too well for them. Alright, we're making our way to the crashed bus. At the time of this recording, it's just been me and my brother in the house because my dad's been on holiday in Gibraltar. So I've been using this as a chance to get some recordings done.
There they are! Well, that's that, then.
And that is why I got the perk for... Well, I invested into the perks for more effective Cazador kills.
Whoa! Here we go! Never stood a chance, did they?
Alright, I will make one thing clear. If we can't find any green geckos, or we find green geckos but they don't give me their hides, I will use console commands to just give myself a pelt.
Why do you carry all those bodies?
Yeah, there's no guaranteed spawning spots for green geckos. Just places where they can spawn. In fact, the only one that you're guaranteed to see is that first one that's killed by the Yaogwai.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Yeah. And every other gecko after that is just, you got lucky with the spawn. That's it. And yes, it is infuriating. No, hold on. Oh, come on. Okay, plan B. Alright, he's actually got some dialogue for this bit.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
Okay, this is the compass we're supposed to find. And that's the sensor module for the compass. I know. Follows Chuck actually does have some dialogue about these kids being scouts. But that confuses him because he has different ideas about what a scout should be. Oh good, you're above water. See, that's why I've been mindlessly murdering animals this entire playthrough. Animal control perk. Okay, which one is it? Ah, that one. No, I know where tourist trap is. Oh, hold on the other side.
Gotcha! There they are!
Yes, I can search through his eye. Which is a disgusting sentence.
Fighting time! There they are!
Hold on. There we go.
Salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
Oh, just moved my leg. Ah. Well, that's good to know what I can repair it with. Oh, right, I picked that up.
Well then, let's get to trading.
There you go. I had considered bringing more tanned hides with me, but... yeah. In terms of what gecko-backed armor options you've got, there's leather armor reinforced, which is what I'm of course wearing, and then there's just metal armor and metal armor reinforced. Are you a green gecko, perhaps? No. Just because it ain't a green gecko doesn't mean it gets to live.
Like the shadow of a ghost.
Alright, there's two ways into this bit. This is the front door. which we could have disabled it in a small number of ways, which included the wiring. The other way is to use the back door, which involves swimming through the tunnels.
The spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
So he keeps saying. Damn it. No workbench here, sadly. Not really much in the way of good supplies. Nope, but we got some bobby pins. Yeah, so people came and sold. Obviously, as they were speaking Espanol, that narrows down their point of origin to Mexico. Were there any traps down here that I could disarm? No. Yeah, the likelihood of people coming from places like Colombia, Venezuela, Chile, or Argentina after the apocalypse, pretty slim. Same with Panama and other Central American countries.
Whoa! Here we go!
Oh yeah, there's ants.
Way I heard it, salt upon wounds butchered everyone in New Canaan and nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
I would make a comment about how repetitive his lines can be, but thankfully we only have to listen to them so often. And he's really more of a temporary companion, if anything. So I'm gonna have to put up with him for so long. Yeah, this DLC only has like 3 companions, and there's only really repetitive lines for 2 of them. The third one, which I will leave as a surprise for later, not all that many lines. So, no chance of them becoming repetitive. Anyway, we'll get the walkie-talkies, and then of course we will head back to the where the dead horses are, store gear, and then we'll
Look sharp. Lots of giant ants around here.
explore more.
We call them picnic killers. Don't really know what that means. Something from back when, I guess.
When was the last time I ever went on a picnic? It would have been towards the end of primary school or the beginning of secondary school. Yeah, that's the last time I've been on a proper picnic.
Must have been nice. When Zion was friendly enough, folks could make camp wherever they pleased, and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
Yeah. I just like to collect armor.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Oh, Cazadors.
Fighting time!
Okay.
You can know Ninkupami.
Yeah, we'll come back to this cave later. Actually, since we got the cave discovered, that will actually save me some time later. Because it's one less thing I'm gonna have to deal with.
Gotcha! Never stood a chance, did they?
Yeah, this is the annoying thing about the DLC. Oh my geckos, oh, finally, a green gecko. 2! Please, please. Damn it! God damn it. Oh.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Bet they don't have anything as nasty as Yao Guai out where you come from, huh?
Nah, just ActorCause. You know what? Since there's a chance they could despawn, I don't get to them now. Yes! Alright, make a quick save there, because if I die, eat and lose the pelt, I will be pissed. Okay, that's where we were trying to get to. So there probably was a legitimate way for me to get over. Alright. There should be a campfire nearby. Alright, you know what? Go back to that campsite quickly.
Ha!
Well, the good news is I am
The
gonna...
spitter plants and the green monster men aren't native to Zion. Wonder where they came from.
Well, as I was trying to say, I am going to need to do some quick armor repairs, so... There we go. Still over encumbered though.
Fighting time!
Okay. Alright, any food that I can cook quickly? You know, that does lower my weight a little bit. Alright, we got the stuff in the fishing lodge, then we make our way back to resupply.
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo. Doesn't look so spooky to me.
Alright, we can find a key for this cabinet, but I want to unlock it without the key just to gain the XP. Alright.
Well then, let's get to trading.
Just gonna give you enough so that I can walk again. We'll get back. Oh, hi. Get back to, yeah, place where the dead horse is set up. Oh, pardon. Sort out our gear, and then we'll just have a chat.